Good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Bob with Surfing the Word Ministries. If you'd like to have further teachings, go to YouTube, Surfing the Word, and you'll see a big S there. Push on that, and you'll get a lot of our teachings that we have there. We try to keep them short and sweet and to the point. And then you can also push the video button, and you have 50, 60, 70 videos of teaching. Today it's Sunday morning here, and I think it's August 2nd, August 3rd, whatever. August 2nd. And I was just kind of doing my morning devotions today since we don't have a church. So it really forces you into the Word. So this morning I was thinking about Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 10. And it kind of leads from this, it leads into him talking about the word boasting in the Lord. And I really was dwelling on the word today, boast in the Lord. And you don't boast about yourself, but it shows you that wherever you go, you're to boast in the Lord. And I was really thinking, boast in the Lord, that's wherever you go and you have people around you, you tell them what Jesus has done in your life. That's what boasting is. Well, I did this and I did that. No, it's what Jesus has did. That's what the word boasting means. So I'm just kind of, my morning devotions, I was just kind of surfing, we're surfing in channel chapter 10, and I was coming down into 10, and in 10:11 it says, such people should realize that we are in our letters when we are absent. Boy, that jumped out at me. You know, he says we are in the letters. In other words, Paul said, when I write you a letter, I'm in it. I'm in it. That's even when we read the Bible today. Jesus said, I'm in it. You read this, you read me. So I love that thing he said. So we are in the letters. So even today I'm reading this. Paul said, I'm in this letter, and I'm reading it to you, Bob. And now I'm reading it to you guys out there. So Paul says, I'm in the letter. I'm in the letters. Y'all with me on all that? He said, like, all right, you praise Jesus. Jesus isn't here, but he's in the Word. He sent the Word. Paul's saying, I'm not here, but I got the letter. And he says, I'm in the letter. Y'all got that? I'm in the letter. Jesus is in the letter. Paul's in the letter to me. Even though I'm not here, I'm there. I'm here. I love that. We are in the letters. We are in the letters. And I love the part, then it drops down into 10:13. I love this part. We, however, will not boast upon our proper limits. Look what I did, and da-da-da-da-da. But I love this part here. We are to boast in the Lord. What has Jesus done for you? And then I love this part right here. But we will continue boasting in the field that God has assigned us. Boy, it jumped out to me. So every one of you, God has given you a field. That could be where you work at, wherever you work at the stores or factories, whatever you may be working. God has given you a field. It could be your neighborhood. And in that field that God has given you, you are to boast in the Lord. Y'all with me on that? Boast in the Lord. Where? And I love it. The assigned field that he has given to you. I love that.
Amen.
So you've been assigned to a field, and that is your turf. And you are to boast in the Lord. Hey, guess what God's done? Boy, I'll tell you what, they're going to think you're a crazy maniac, Jesus freak. Guess what God did for me today? That you boast in him. And they go, wow, it might be real. But look what I'm doing, and da-da-da-da. But he's given us a field, and he assigned us to that field. And you are to take care of the field that you're in. And then it jumps over. Then we jump over to 10:16. It says, so, listen to this. I've signed you a field for you to boast in the Lord for what he has done, not you have done. And then it drops into here. So that we can preach the gospel in regions beyond you. I love that. So every one of us has a region that we can take the word and boast. So we can preach and tell in regions that go beyond you. He says, I can only go so far with you, but now you are to go out in your region, and it says, for we do not want to boast about the work that we do, but we are to let him who boasts in the Lord. For it is not the one who commends himself. Look what I did, da 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 da. But the one whom the Lord commends. So God has sent us out in the field. He's given you a field. He's given you a region, and you're to boast in the Lord. Not about you, but about him.